What's up? Good morning. We've got a airflow issue today. We got a 2014 QX60. Let's try that again. 2014 Infiniti QX60. Customer is saying that we've got a code popping up, P0101. Maybe take a look at his mass airflow sensor, take a look at how dirty the inline air filters are. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So stay tuned. We're going to get right into it right now. Where that pesky latch is for the hinge, it's very tiny low profile center of the car. This is our air system here, but first things first, let's confirm the code. Meter plausibility 2. Alright, so let's turn this on. Let's do some live data. So it looks like the airbox clips here, clips here. It looks like we need a small 8mm. It was pretty darn loose already, but we'll see. Unplug the MAF. There goes that. Anything else? Customer did say that he changed the air filter. Let's see if it's blocked. Anything blocked here? That looks pretty clean. Looks pretty clean. We could clean the throttle body. That could be something that we could do. Let's check for any breaks up this line here. I hope I think that I've seen this before, this kind of plenum. That looks clean. I can see right through it. Clip in the back for you. This little guy. Yeah, this is some kind of vent. take this out outside. So. About it. Two 10s up top here. Oh, that's right. I recognize this. This is, yeah, I'm talking to myself. I recognize your motor because I just did a Nissan with this. I think it's the same motor. A normal, here, I'll show you. Normal mass airflow sensor. You can see this inline sensor here, right? It measures the amount of airflow going by it and into your engine. So my first order of business is I think that your MAF is gone, just because it's not reading what it should. So I think that's what's going on. The only other thing that I'm gonna do is you had a lot of crud, well, not a lot of crud, but some crud in your airbox. There's no blockage there. I'm just gonna see where your intake manifold lies because it wraps around the back of the engine. I'm gonna kind of see what's in line here, if anything obvious is visible from the outside. Clean your throttle body, see what this system is, see if there's a blockage in here. These hoses tend to get really crusty though. I think this is your evap system. I'm not sure, but I think your only issue is going to be your MAF. But while I'm in here and I have it apart, it's prudent to clean your throttle body and just check everything else out. So yeah, I mean, if we're doing this and we have it off, might as well do it while we're here, you know. Oh, so this is just normally insulation that's on the bottom side of here, but that could be a sign of mouse nesting because it's not on here. Did this car ever live in a field?
I don't think so. I bought it from a lady in Halls.
I did a sport track once and there was definitely, like, I saw the mouse one day running through it. I was like, okay, time to pull the engine harness, and they will wreak havoc on your electrical system. But like, if I were to just follow this back, this looks intact. I could pull the manifold off, but I don't think it's worth it. Like, if a mouse did cause this error, you chewed through the part of the engine harness that leads to this connection. But I don't think that's the case. Maybe once upon a time you had a mouse that tried to take up residence, and it's like, oh dang, we gotta go. Yeah, see, look at that. There's some more down in there. Alright, so I'll probably go and get you a new MAF. We can replace it with an OEM part if you'd like. They typically tend to be more expensive. I mean, if it were my vehicle and if it were a MAF, then like, yeah, no big deal. I'd replace it with a Advanced Auto Parts one. But if it were something like an injector or something like a coil pack right here, then I would go OEM. That would be my recommendation. But for something like this, I don't think so. I don't really see anything else worth investigating here. Like I said, I am gonna get some cleaner. I'm gonna take this part off and kind of clean out your throttle body. That's the thing, if you look in there, that's the valve that opens when you hit your pedal. So sometimes when those things get stuck, it causes back pressure on the MAF and it doesn't allow things to go through. So we'll clean that out and get this in. gentle with the sensor as much as we can. Try to be gentle. Dirty. Yeah, it's really dirty. It's good that we're doing this. So when you do this, just try to get all the way around the perimeter. Sometimes a vehicle may need to go through a relearn procedure for this. We'll see what happens here. Typically, it's just letting the vehicle idle for some time, letting the thermostat open, and not applying any electrical load. So lights off, radio off, all these things. Off, off, off. It's getting cleaner. Push inwards as you do this. I'm gonna go tight, but not too tight as well. Bang it out, but not too hard because you'll crack the gasket here. So brush it out. This has our new MAF on it. Okay, you see those two? There's two fingers that need to go in there. There you go. I think they've caught. Yeah, there. Kind of pull it towards you just to make sure that it seats around the throat of this little accordion tube. That's why the accordion ridges are in it, for that expansion. So 8mm or flathead. Remember, when you do these worm gears with the ratchet, not too much torque, because you can get a lot of torque if you hold the end of the wrench here. So hold it towards the head. I moved your throttle position sensor. So that cleaner acts as like a fuel. So like when I took your throttle and I opened it by hand, I messed with what your car thought the throttle position was at. You know that valve that I was talking about? So that's a way of like, whoa, I'm freaking out here. You give it a little gas, you start combustion and everything's fine. So that shouldn't happen again. All right, let's pull this. Okay, nav is off. It's responsive, so the check engine light remained on. It would probably remain on, but after viewing the live data, the sensor is now responsive. Ultimately, I think the summary of it is driving around, I took the check engine light off for you. If it comes back on, then obviously call me, but pretty confident we got it. So by replacing that sensor, cleaning out your throttle bodies, just doing a relearn now. So I probably want to just give it like 10, 15 more minutes running, no load on the engine, and then it will do a throttle recheck. So I don't think you'll experience any issues.